Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we are incredibly close, at this point, to all of the Iberian Peninsula being ours. Of course, these guys are our vassals, so they kind of are ours. Only kind of, though. So we're not going to count that just yet. We are annexing them, and that will get done soon enough. Now, apparently, there is a great wonder being constructed up here. I didn't realize this when we captured it, but it absolutely is. So we currently need wood, and there is no trade import route here. So I think we should go ahead and entice business investments. We'll invest in that. And then, on top of that, we should probably put somebody in charge of this. And I'm going to put this guy in charge. He's one finesse lower than our highest guy, but he is a traditionalist and not a Democrat. We still have a... Ooh, that's going to take a long time, apparently. That's going to take a very long time. Probably because we have a lack of wood right now, is my guess. Regardless, that's okay. We'll get that under control, and we'll get that taken care of soon enough. Now, we do have a civil war brewing. This is not surprising. Yadamilk Gizgo is entirely... or... probably entirely the issue anyway. I'm not sure he is 100% the issue. I'm just going to bribe him, and we'll see what that does. Yeah, it's not entirely the issue. Wait, this is quick Caro or Rhesus? Milk Gizgo. There we go. Between those two, that was all of the problem. Fantastic. So we're going to proceed here. We do have some brewing rebellions. This is not surprising. Where is Tuscia? Yes, up here. Sure. I'm going to go ahead and move this legion up into this area. Yes, it's up here. Okay, I'll just move them up to Rome for now. Yeah, that'll be close enough. And we'll deal with that as soon as it fires. We have a lot of cash on hand that we should really be spending, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to spend as much cash as we possibly can. That said, kind of running out of building slots. So that's the thing. I'm going to build up to 60% desired citizen ratio at this point, and it will be like that. There we go, and then we'll build libraries wherever we can. But we're definitely running out of building slots. We need to be making additional cities. That is clear, but we are kind of lacking in the political influence for that. We'll work on that with our technology as we proceed. Okay, these guys are rebelling. This is not a surprise. Up we go. Who's next? Oh, 14 months? Okay, Asturia Meridionalis is going to take a little bit of time, but that should be what, up over here in Iberia? Asturia. Hang on. How do I spell that? Asturia. Gotcha. Yeah, that's up here. That's okay. We will position, say, here. There's no attrition there, so that's perfect. We'll be in position for that and have absolutely no problem here. They've hired mercs. Obnoxious, but I don't think I'm going to worry about it at this juncture. I think we're reasonably okay. Now, our Senate situation is... Actually, this is slightly better. When I booted up the game, I noticed that the Democrats had control of 85% of the Senate. Which was definitely a yikes. There's no doubt about that one. Democratic control of the Senate was really, really, really big, and we're working on it. Okay, the governor of Risha just died. We will definitely go ahead and put someone in who is not a Democrat. I'll put in this guy. Actually, I'm going to put in an oligarch. Ahiram? Ahiram. Perfect. What a name. What? Ahiram. Oh, that just selects him. Right, I'm a moron. You don't click on the image. You click on the name, like that. There we go. Much better. So we could proclaim a theocratic republic. And we're not going to do that. We've already decided not to. Okay. Hamilcar Badona just died. We do need a martial researcher. I don't want to put in a Democrat, but there are so many Democrats. We're going to put in... This is two skill points below? No, there's one skill point below. Yeah, I think we'll put in this guy. He is only one skill point below, and he is not a Democrat. so that will be fine. We definitely need to wrest control of the Senate from the Democrats, and that's kind of a long-term thing. For sure. Indeed. Hanohanid died. Okay. And that then means that the Bodenids are scorned. Sure. That's fine. We'll deal with that as soon as we can. Next time we have an office open. But it looks like we have gotten some character loyalty going for once. That's great. Very happy about that one. They can't fight us, so they're not even going to try. We will finish up this siege very shortly. The question is, when? This tick? Next tick? Are you guys going to go siege Rome? Please do. It's like we don't catch these guys. Did they force march to get out of there? I think they did. Entertaining. That is very entertaining. They're locked in over here, though, so we're going to catch them, and we are going to very easily stack wipe that. We're going to auto cap up here. There we go. They're stack wiped, and we're now just waiting for this auto cap to finish. There we go, and we will put down this rebellion. Fantastic. We'll lose half a point of AE, which does put us at 0 AE. We'll go ahead and I was going to disband this. This is a professional force. We're not going to disband a professional force. We're going to come on down over here, and we are also going to remove this fortress. There we go, and we're going to... They're currently 46.95% Canaanite. I'm still going to put them on religious conversion, though. They're not quite at the point where cultural conversion would be preferred. We do need a new Kahan, and I would love to put in a Bodena here. Ooh, and he's an oligarch, too. And only one skill below our top guy? Do it. Fantastic. Let's get these Democrats out of office. We got to get the oligarchs more powerful, because they like high tyranny. If we can get the oligarchs in office, then we can just kind of do whatever we want. However, that will be a bit of a long-term job. That is for sure. For now, I think we're probably going to work on Celtiberia Meridionalis, and Asturia as well. But we're probably going to work on our rebellions and solidifying a little bit. I mean, I'm fairly content with our character loyalty right now. Our stability is doing okay as well. That's really not bad. We have 32% Senate support. Just wondering here. Yes. I want to begin working on fabricating a claim here. This will max out our tyranny. This is expected. That's fine. We'll start working on that, and I would also love to be fabricating on these guys who are allied like that. That's interesting as well. Unfortunately, we don't currently have the political influence for that, and we will definitely have to worry about that one. Okay, so we need to work on some of these missions as well. We need to make cities, which does cost a lot of political influence, which we're definitely just tearing through our political influence. There is no doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt in my mind that we need more political influence. So obviously we are going to want additional technology, and it is... Was that over here? No, I believe that was an oratory. Ooh, yeah, we'll take tax, sure. Monthly tyranny reduction. And this one. This is the one that we're going for, Patrocinium. I like it. We're a ways away from it, to be sure. But this is definitely our next goal. Absolutely. We're doing reasonably okay on our research efficiency as well. These guys have rebelled, and they actually rebelled before some of the others. That is okay. We were expecting them to rebel. You know what? I'm just going to hire these mercs. They're super cheap. And they're going to walk in over here and just start capping. And we're going to chase these guys up here with our professional force. We don't want to fight with these guys because they have no morale, basically. But we can chase these guys down a bit. And we're going to come over here and begin our siege. Let's actually head off over this way. See if we can cut them off through use of the road. That would be a very useful thing. Okay. They're now heading north again. We're going to utilize the road and see if we can catch up with them. They're heading this way along the road. Okay. Now we could force march them. But I think I'm content with this. I don't want to backtrack here. I want to keep pursuing these guys. Henobarka was elected to office. Okay, that does mean that we have some civil war issues here. I would like to put in this guy maybe. This guy's skill 7 compared to our top tier skill 10. We'll put in the traditionalist. Okay. So that does mean that we need to pay somebody off. And we'll take a look at who that needs to be. That should be Abadona. Not Abadonid, right? Correct. Abadona, not Abadonid. Okay, that's really awkward. We're going to bribe him. No problem. Except that we are spending political influence, of course. That is a small problem. Oh, hello. They're coming over to here. Sure, we'll pursue them. We're at minus 21% on this siege, and it is progressing. We don't have any siege engineers here, but that's okay. Hopefully our ally will help out. Those are mercs? Sure. How are we doing over there on our morale? It's not regenerating very quickly. That's not a shock, of course. We're going to continue pursuing this force. They might come down and attack us, but if they do... Ooh, are these guys going to catch them? They might, actually. Not for a bit, looks like. I'm going to go ahead and come back over this way. And we'll allow these guys to chase them. Like, I don't actually care about them doing this sieging. It's mostly okay. There are some barbarians over here, which I would like to deal with. These guys have rebelled. This is not a shock. We're going to head on in. And there's that rebellion taken care of. No problem whatsoever there. I'm going to hire these mercs. And we're going to put them onto unit reorg. We're going to come on up and deal with these barbarians. I don't want to lose the civilization value. We're 28% here. That's great. And we're apparently attacking down here. These guys are chasing these lads. Telluria has rebelled once again. This is not a surprise. We're going to head on over. And we'll have that dealt with soon enough. Excellent. 42% on this siege. Looking pretty good on that front. Barbarians have continued to attack over here. Okay, we'll send up the mercs to deal with them after. Did we get enough morale? I don't think we did. We did win this siege over here. And that's fine. We're going to use these guys to come down and actually begin sieging here. And then these guys are going to come over to here. Perfect. We'll wait for this auto cap to happen. It'll happen eventually anyway. These guys are just kind of chilling there. Our allies are going up to deal with it, so that'll be fine. And yes, we did indeed lose this. I'm not super shocked by this, but we didn't go very far. So unit reorg didn't have a lot of time to work with. But we've definitely got barbarians at the gates. There's no doubt about that one. And this is completely fine, ultimately. I'm not too concerned about this. Marrying the Barcas in with the Gizgos. We have so much cash. I'm okay with it. I am okay with that. And also, we have so much cash. I'm okay with that too. So this is finished up. We're going to go ahead and sue for peace here. There we go. And we'll take the least amount of culture happiness. So the aggressive expansion reduction. Sounds good. And we actually already won this siege, which is slightly shocking. We're going to head on up over this way and begin capping. Yeah, these guys are being obnoxious. There's no doubt about that one. We're going to move over here and attack them. And we'll go after these guys. These guys are rebelling. This is not shocking. Carpetania is also rebelling. Okay, where exactly is Carpetania? Oh, that's these guys. Okay, sure. This is fine. We fully expected this to happen. Turkinesis over here does need a governor, and I'm going to put in this guy. Yeah, that'll be fine. And our Civil War threshold isn't too bad. Okay. So we'll put down this force, and we will auto-cap all of that. Perfect. And we will put an end to this particular rebellion. Once again, oh, we could actually gain the popularity here, because we won't lose the culture happiness. So that's wonderful. We're going to come over here and begin a siege. Perfect. We did fully expect all of these, by the way. I do want to check to see, is there anything in here? I mean, light infantry defense, there are the Roman traditions, which are really, really strong with the heavy infantry. But that siege ability, that's actually what I was looking for. Fantastic. We'll go for that. We have an exiled army. Where? Oh, these guys. Sure. We're going to head up over here. And turn right back around, like so. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't care about that decision. That decision is completely fine. Barbarians are continuing to go up here. They're continuing to rampage. And we'll put down this barbarian force. This should be absolutely plenty of morale. And then we'll go after this force. We can afford to replace that stockpile. I don't care about the cash costs. We didn't actually stack wipe them. Okay, we'll fight them up there. And this is fine, I don't care. These sieges are proceeding nicely. These sieges are also proceeding nicely. Now, I do want to remove this fortress, and we're 65% Canaanite and 60% Punic here. Fascinating. We should still be on religious conversion, looks like. That'll be okay. And these sieges are well underway. They should be wrapping up pretty shortly. So that's great. These guys, they're going to come up here and attack these barbarians. And they hired mercs. I don't think we care about this. Yeah, we don't care about this. We have a CB over here. That's fine. We also won the siege of Jaffo, and we're going to head down here to grab this capital down here. Excellent. This is going absolutely wonderfully. No problem whatsoever here. The Civil War power threshold is maybe a little bit of a problem. Okay, we won this siege. That is perfect. That's this rebellion over. I'm actually going to send this army off over this direction. There we go. We do need a title here. And these are all Democrats. I am going to give it to this guy, the highest skilled oligarch. Perfect. How are we doing over here anyway? Yeah, the Democrats are continuing to lose seats. The traditionalists are currently gaining seats. And that's fine. We'd really prefer the oligarchs, so. Absolutely. So we're going to continue to siege over here. And this is now won. We actually do need to come up here and deal with this. We will put this rebellion completely down. There we go. And we'll lose just the 5% culture happiness. Sure. We will go ahead and get rid of this fort. And as far as this province goes, absolutely religious conversion. No question about that one. Okay. Fantastic. We won this siege. These guys are now freed up. I'm going to put them over... Actually, take attrition there. Did not expect that. All the way down here. Okay. Hey, our civic advances. Fantastic. We're going to grab some diplomatic reputation. Not like that's actually that useful for us right now, but we are making our way down to Patrocinium down here. It is absolutely what we want. These mercs are no longer strictly speaking necessary. Actually, we do need to cap this state, or this province capital. So that'll be fine. So this is now done. So let's sue for peace. Take that. There we go. And we'll just choose that option. The Senate is really, really unhappy with us, and this is not surprising to me in the slightest. Come on down over here, and we will ditch this fort, and we will, of course, put this over onto... Actually, it's already on religious conversion, so that can just stay. Fantastic. We'll push these guys out of their own territory just as soon as we finish this cap. And there we go. I think we're just going to fight them, looks like. These mercs are not very powerful, but they're powerful enough for this. There we go. And we'll cap this. That is absolutely fine. As soon as it's capped, we'll put an end to this rebellion. There we go. And we will go ahead and lose AAE because I don't want to lose the culture happiness. There we go. Fantastic. Now we do need to pay off, looks like M-handed. That's fine. This guy here. Sure. We'll go ahead and just bribe him. And looks like H-handed is the next issue. This guy here. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and bribe him. No problem. And we've still got 30 political influence, so that's going well. Now, we don't have Senate support to declare this war up here, but that's okay. We do have what we need, which is we got the CB. So next time we get Senate support up to at least 30%. Actually, isn't it like 33%? No, I think it's 30, isn't it? Let's check. I'm pretty sure it's 30%. Yes, 30%. As soon as we have 30%, we can declare multiple wars up here. In the meantime, these mercs... Egypt is attacking Macedon. Interesting. These mercs are no longer necessary. We will put them down. We're going to move these guys up over this way. And yeah, they get no attrition there. That is perfect. And we're just going to look to link up our two areas over here in Europe. And political influence. Yes, we will take that. Now we need an augur, and we will put in... Oh, I should have looked at what party that guy belonged to. Doesn't actually matter, though. We'll put in this guy. The oligarchs don't have anybody particularly good at this job. Yeah, all the way down to a skill 4 to get an oligarch. So we will put in a traditionalist instead. I would prefer oligarchs, but traditionalists are okay here. The worst case scenario right now is that additional Democrat control in the Senate happens. That is what we are seeking to avoid right now, and we are pushing for that. Okay, we'll just have to see what happens. Maybe he'll get sentenced, maybe he won't. So the head of the Ahriman families... I don't know why I'm messing that up again. The Ahrimonid family. There we go. That's definitely not how that's pronounced, but we're going to go with it. That is this guy here. He is currently the issue. We're going to try to make friends with him. It may or may not work. I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, these guys are rebelling. Sure. We'll back off with these, and that's not going to be a problem. That's already one. We'll pay the gold. Absolutely. And actually, that brought him out of the rebellion faction, so we no longer care whether we make friends with him or not. That is great. I do want to check to see if there's any more... we can build a mine. Fantastic. And any more courts of law that we should build? Yes, actually. There absolutely are courts of law that we should build here. Integrated culture happiness. We'll put on some circuses. Okay. In fact, I'll put the bottom 2 here. There we go. And in fact, these up here should have an additional court of law put into them. There we go. That's wonderful. And then we'll build libraries wherever we can, sorting by the maximum amount of research output. Something along the lines of this. I probably shouldn't be filling all these building slots, actually, but there we go. That's fine. We do need a tribune of the treasury, and I would love to put in a non-democrat. Oof. Put in this guy. He's not great at the job, but I don't actually care that much about our income. We're doing so well on our income that it's kind of irrelevant to me. We do need to deal with B. Ahiram. That's this guy here. Not a whole lot that we can do here because he's righteous. Okay. Hanno Barca, however, is maybe somebody that we can deal with. Yes, we will bribe him. That brings him up to 35. Okay. And the head of the Badonid family, a Badona. That's this guy here, I believe. Yes, that is correct. We will attempt to make friends with him. Okay, that's fine. Excellent. So, of course, we do need to work on getting additional seats out of Democrat control, and that is making some level of progress. That's great. I don't want to lose political influence here. I'm just going to spend cash on it. Okay, that guy died, and that means that we do need a new Kahan. The most qualified guy is a traditionalist. We would lose a lot of skill, put an oligarch in there, so I'm going to put in Hanno Barca. Okay, fantastic. And we do still need to deal with a Badona, which I believe we are working on. He would become... He's a Democrat. And that would replace a traditionalist. Interesting. Do I want to do this? I guess we'll do it, but I'm not happy about it. So now Caro Oresis is the issue. Okay. We won this siege, and that, of course, means that this rebellion is over. This is now all auto-capping. We can call down an Omen, and we're going to go for a tyranny reduction. Perfect. We'll commission a sculpture in this guy's honor. We don't want the gold, necessarily. Okay, we'll let this auto-cap. If these guys continue moving, then we're fine. Okay, we're, I think, okay here. They're moving back into that location. They're just going to chill there? We're going to have to come deal with them. Sad. Absolutely sad. So the next issue is Caro Oresis, and he's been a problem for a while. We'll just bribe him, and now he's not. That does mean our political influence is a little on the low side, but that's fine. Okay, so this will auto-cap. We did get a friendship there, so that's wonderful. And we will put an end to this rebellion, as well as this episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.